Color Kids. This is Katie Carty Hiley and Wisp from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum. You are being such a good darling. I know. She wants to be in my lap so bad, but there's a big old box from Janine in my lap, so she can't yet. I'm sorry, honey. Oh no, now you're standing on my hair. Ow. I know you're not trying to hurt me, but yes, love hurts sometimes, doesn't it? Okay, let's dig in. You ready? You ready? Gonna help? You're gonna help? I made sure to leave the door open well in advance for this video because I know how much y'all love Wisp, just like me. I love you more. I love you more. Although a lot of people out there love you. I hope you know that. A lot of people love you. You're a lucky kitty. Yeah. You're a lucky kitty. What are you doing to my hair? I have a little clip in it. I think she was rubbing on it. Oh, I was trying to be creative. Getting all the pink on one side. Clearly I missed some. I'm not sure how I did that, but whatever. And just clipped back some of the hair on the side, and I didn't do as good of a job as I thought I did. Hey, why aren't you opening? Sometimes the boxes are not what I expect. Don't open the way I expect them to. Maybe I should open this one from the bottom. Looks like that might be easier. Ah, why are you tearing the box? Whatever. As long as I get into it. So yeah, I'm sure the other package will get here eventually. But Postal Service, it's taking its sweet time these days. Oh, and I did just order some more stuff from Truffle Shuffle. So I'll have some more of that to show y'all soon. I don't know exactly when, but it should be soon. It looks like all of this is in bubble wrap. I'm just going to see if I can take it out. I can't see what it is through the pink bubble wrap. It's pretty. So make sure I wasn't missing a note because sometimes she explains things. Okay, let's see what we got. One of these, it's probably in this box, is something I purchased and had sent to her. Yes, I think it's this. Oh, I'm really excited, y'all. Oh, I meant to look up. Darn it. You know what? Real quick. This will just take a second. I meant to look up where this came from. I think it was in England. Ugh, hair everywhere. There we are. Okay. Yes, it was from Haywood, United Kingdom. And they sent me a message. Sorry. Good one. Messages about functionality. That's why I want this up, so I do it right. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Aha. I think I found it. Okay. Here we go. Now we're in business. Almost. A little more page. Yeah, this is an item that actually does a thing. It is pretty, but it also is functional. I mean, not something I'm going to use often because I don't want to kill it. But this is a Rainbow Brite music box that looks like a TV, and when you crank it up and it gets going, it shows like scenes going past while it plays the music. So, and apparently it still works. Real quick, this is by My Kids Toys Manufacturing Company Limited, made in Hong Kong. And there's no other identifying information on it. I'm sure whatever packaging it came in had more than that, but yeah, that's all it says on the back. And this was clearly pretty well loved. It's a little dirty and whatever, but not gross by any means. And the screen is in really good shape. So, okay, the instructions I got were troubleshooting tip. Wind back gently a little in the opposite direction, and then it works again. So, I don't know if I should... So, maybe I wind it all the way up and then wind it back a little bit. I think Janine said she tried it out too, and it was a little tricky, but she got it working. I don't want to wind it too hard and break it. It's working, y'all. It's amazing. Oh no, I ran out. Oh, did it? No. What is this? I know you want to see. If I move it again, it will start back up. Okay, this thing really is magical. No! She's on my shoulder. Oh no! Hit the last note. Come on. Come on. Of course it is right before the last note. So that's adorable. Like, I could tell it was like these, it's kind of these funny slits or whatever. It's not just a flat image. So that's why it does that lenticular, where it like, it looks like things are moving. I'm just gonna do it a little bit, so because I was holding it up for you guys. I want to see it from my perspective. Yeah, it kind of makes the stars look like they're twinkling. Whiz! And it makes the pits behind Murky and Lurky kind of look out of focus a bit. Oh, it makes the sprite shovel look like it's going back and forth. So it's not the entire image that they've affected, but the rainbow behind Starlight, yeah, it flickers. Rainbow Brite, oh, and Starlight's, oh, it stopped again. Starlight's lag back. Yeah, sometimes you do have to push it back a little bit. One of his legs, and then Rainbow Brite's foot, or is two of his legs. Yeah. Oh, and his tail, his Starlight's tail is like waving in the breeze. This is the best, y'all. Oh my god, I love this so much. So much. I'm gonna have to like keep winding it and unwinding or whatever until I get it to where like Rainbow Brite and Starlight are on the screen, so I can display it that way. But that's just adorable. And again, it's one of those things I had never seen in my entire collecting life. It's so funny how sometimes you just move it and it starts going again for a minute. Yeah, this was the first one I'd ever seen in my, God, how many years? Oh my word, this year. Hold on, math. 25 years, y'all. I've been collecting 25 years this year. And that's not counting when I was a little kid and I got a few things for birthdays and Christmas and stuff. This is starting in 1995 when I was 15 and I started actually going to thrift stores and flea markets and stuff like that and actually buying Rainbow Brite stuff. 25 years! That just hit me. That's crazy. Did it just hit you too? Did it just hit you too? Yeah, you're a good girl. But yeah, it took me 25 years to even see one of these, and I was just super lucky that I can't remember if it was a buy it now or a thing I bid on. Whatever the case, I got it, and I was able to ship it to Janine. So yay! Oh, wow. That's really good to have in hand. And then it still works. Like, after all these years. They don't make things like they used to. They really don't. I have an idea of what this is. Oh my god. Oh my god, Janine, did you really? Did you really? Oh my goodness. I remember her showing me this, and we had like a conversation about it, but I was just like, what? Janine, you spoil me rotten. Oh, yes. Okay. So remember I originally had this dark pink, or which one came first? Darn it. Whatever. I think the one I had was the darker one. Whatever. A darker, like pinkish reddish, like rosish, whatever, bank from the UK. And then Janine found another one that was slightly like a lighter pink. Now I'm gonna have to go look at them, but whatever. This came up recently on eBay, and we were both like, wait, what? A blue one! A blue one! Okay, so this company made banks for several different properties. There's a Wuzzles bank, I think there's My Little Pony. I'm trying to remember the ones now because there were conversations between me, Janine, and Jake, who runs the Wuzz Museum. I think I called that the right thing. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, Jake. I'll put a link to your Instagram because you need to follow Jake. He's as into Wuzzles as I am into Rainbow Brite, and it's great. But we both just have a love of 80s cartoons, and he also loves Rainbow Brite, which bonus. He's just a super, super nice individual. But we were talking about the different colors and the different designs that came with which color, or different characters that came with which color. I want to say the blue was for My Little Pony, but I could be remembering wrong. I don't. Yeah. We talk about so many things. It's really hard to keep it all, keep it all in my head. But I was blown away that they put it on a blue one. And this is the first blue Rainbow Brite bank I've seen. And it's my favorite color blue. Like, this is what I would call bluey blue. Where it's just that aqua, just the prettiest gosh darn blue you can imagine. And it's still got the original thing in it. Yeah, it's Bluebird Toys, Swindon, England, 1980. Oh, right. 1982 is for the design of the bank. That's when they started making these, but not for Rainbow Brite. She came later. Right, 1984 Hallmark cards for Rainbow Brite. But it's the same badge type thing. There is like a, because we were talking about this recently too, is I think Jake got a Wuzzles one. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this for Rainbow Brite as well, that this design, and I don't know if it's the exact same design or just similar, but because it's like thick raised plastic. Yeah, you can see that. I think there's a version of this that's an actual badge or pin. So it's a big old plastic Rainbow Brite with a pin thing on the back so you can pin it to a shirt or a book bag or whatever. I do not have one of those, if they even exist for Rainbow Brite. I think so, but again, it's been a while. I could be confusing that with something else. But I love so much, just so much about this. It's my favorite color. Thanks, Jenny. I was not expecting this. Like, it was fun even just to have the conversations about it and the different characters and just to see the pictures of it. But to actually have it as well, like, okay, like, I may have to rethink where I display my banks so they'll all fit. I don't think there's room for a third one in the current place they are being displayed, but that's okay. I can move things around. Update. Where am I? Not too bad. Okay. There is a new set of shelves that have been assembled, and they're going to go right here. I just haven't actually put it there yet, and I also need to move some stuff here to make room for those pillow dolls and the jumbo itty bitty, which I hope will fit here. And there's also on this side of the desk, there is a pull out where a desktop, like the old big desktop computer, well, I say old, they still make them this way, but so many people have moved to laptops these days. But the old desktop tower, okay, that's what that's for. There's just like a thing you open, and I still have a desktop in there. I don't use it anymore. I think it still technically works, but it was getting really slow and crappy, and I stopped using it ages ago, but I just didn't know what to do with the tower. But this house, we don't throw away electronics most of the time. Like, Adam will keep things for scrap. He'll, like, oh, I need a really old graphics card for some weird project he's doing, and he'll go dig it out of an old computer. That way he still have it around. So I need to just take the tower out of that and anything else important that I need to actually get to, because I think that's probably where the jumbo is going to fit. Then I won't be able to open that anymore. Maybe I'll store some collectibles in there. I don't know, y'all. I've run out of space. But yeah, I'm going to put a set of shelves that's the same height as the... Can you see both? You can't see really the one over here. But it's the same height as this, but it takes up that entire width. And it's going to have the same two shelves on it. So yeah, it should give me a good bit more display space, because I've got a pile that I need to put places and stuff, and I know I'm still going to be getting more stuff in the future, and never ending story. Okay, one more thing I think I wanted to show you. Yeah, I've shown you all of that. I'm like looking at the piles and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's from previous merch hauls. the last thing I want to show off is this beautiful mask that I got off of eBay. And I love it so much. Isn't it the best? Like, it's so colorful. I've seen like a lot. It looks funny when I'm really close up. Oh, before it was doing it worse. Like it would, oh, I guess it's when I suck in air through my mouth. Yeah. Anyway, this actually fits really well. I'm not complaining. I was just laughing at it, like moving when I would suck in air through my mouth. Like just then, I feel like one of the apes from Planet of the Apes. Usually I'm not taking such deep breaths and talking so much when I'm wearing a mask, but whatever. I just wanted to show it off to y'all. I'll take it off in a second. You wanted to be in it too? Well, here you go. Look at the camera. No, you gotta look at the camera to be in the picture. Look up. Look up. No, no, you can't be in my lap. No. She's probably gonna get in my lap in 2 seconds, and there won't be anything I can do about it. Whatever. Come on. Look over here. What's up? What's up? I love getting stills of her, like, in the shot and using that as the still for the video because everybody loves Wiz. Yes. That might do it. That might do it. She's probably looking at me like I'm insane, like, what is that thing on your face? What are you doing? So anyway, I'll take it off now. I think I have enough stills to work with there. Fix my hair. But yeah, this is just a conglomeration of pictures from all over with that great rainbow background. Okay, Wiz, come on up. Yes, this is the last thing. You can be a part of it. Yeah. So I love it very much. And I just couldn't, like, I've seen some people making masks out of the old bed sheets, and I understand. I get it. Like, people have been making rompers and dresses and stuff for kids for years out of the old sheets. I understand. But it still bothers me a little. I'm just like, those are a finite resource, everyone. Like, there are not just sheets for days. They don't make those anymore. They have not made them since the 80s. They are probably never going to make them again. Oh, what do you smell? You better not be stinky. Sometimes she doesn't clean herself quite as well as she should. Ow! Why did you bite me? Am I telling you all your secrets to everyone online? It's not my fault you don't clean yourself properly. Usually she does, but she can sometimes get a little stinky. And you're getting black hair all over my nice white sweater. You should be happy I'm letting you on my lap at all. Anyway, where was I before she bit the tar out of my finger? Gracious. Yes, y'all are getting some nice southernisms there. When somebody bites the tar out of you, that means they bit you real hard. Yeah. Or beats the tar out of you. Anything the tar out, it means a lot. So, what was it? You totally drove it from my brain when I was talking about masks, right? Sheets. There's only a limited number of those sheets that were ever produced, and they're all getting cut up, and I'm kind of sad about that. I mean, not all, because I'm keeping mine. Like, they're not getting cut up. But I don't have that many. You know, I've got a few, but I don't have, like, a stockpile of sheets. That's nothing I ever tried to... And maybe I should have in the, like, early... And I did get some sheets from thrift stores and things back in the late 90s, or mid to late 90s. But, yeah, once they started showing up on eBay, I feel like from the beginning they were always a not super high price item, but high-ish. Just more than I wanted to pay for something I already had. Like, I was looking to collect new stuff back then. I didn't want to just get a whole bunch of sheets, even if they weren't that expensive back then, but I feel like they've just gone up since then because people upcycle them now and use them to make dresses and masks and things like that, which is great. But I really love the fact that people are making new material with Rainbow Brite artwork on it and using that instead of old bed sheets. Because the bed sheets are still a collectible, but once you cut them up, they're not. Like, they're just, that's the way it works. I know some people would still collect, well, they wouldn't collect it, they would just buy it and use it. It becomes a usable, becomes a, I feel like there's a word for that. I don't know. It becomes a thing you use instead of a thing you collect and display and take good care of, etc. Like, it's no longer a valuable item in and of itself. It's not to say there's no value in the work people are putting into making these things. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I've seen some gorgeous Rainbow Brite outfits for kids made from those sheets, and some cute masks and things like that, but like, at least save it for the dresses. Don't use, it's not great for masks, honestly, because the images on the sheets are really big, so you have to use like only certain parts of the sheet to even get Rainbow Brite's face on it at all. There's a lot of just sky and sprites and things like that, which people would not want as much as one that actually have Rainbow Brite's face on it. So I'm much more happy with those who have been creative enough to make material like this that you can make all kinds of stuff out of. Like, I've seen plenty of dresses and stuff made out of things like this. Not just that design. There's several Rainbow Brite material designs that fans have made, and I don't know the sites where you can buy them. I'm sorry. You'll have to Google that yourself. But I just know it's a thing because I've seen enough people selling stuff made from it. You can make purses from it. Like, make whatever you want from it. But just please don't use old bed sheets. At least not all of them. I don't know. It's a losing battle. They're just gonna get used up, and it's fine. It's really not the end of the world. Like, I guess I would rather them be seen and bring joy to the person wearing them and joy to other people who see them than them just be stuck in a box under a bed somewhere or in a linen closet. So there are definitely good arguments on both sides. I just don't want them all to go away. That's all. But as long as there are collectors like me, and I know I'm not the only one, who hold on to their sheets and you cannot pry them from their dead hands, there will always be some that are still intact from the good old days. So we're not actually in danger of them all disappearing. So that's all. It's just, it pains me sometimes to see it, but I also fully support you at the same time. It's hard, but I'm able to do both because I'm an open-minded individual. Anyway, how long is this? Too long. I really do think though that that's everything I've got to show right now. But even if you don't have a Rainbow Brite mask, just wear a mask of some sort. Even if it's just a handkerchief, or maybe not a handkerchief, that's not the word. Or is it? Like the kind you can tie around your head, kerchief, whatever. Ugh, words fail all the time. Like I have a tie-dye thing that I wear on my head sometimes to cover my dirty hair. You know, the bandana, there we go, that's the word. Even if it's a bandana, or some other type of material, like, I don't know, take an old t-shirt you don't like anymore and like tie it around your head. I don't know. There are so many things you can do. Just make do with what you have. You don't have to buy fancy, adorable, Rainbow Brite ones or any other property or any other. Like, it can just be a black, simple, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, even though it's not coming out well at all. I want everyone wearing masks. That's what I'm trying to say. In countries where it is still an issue, which there are many of, and is most of my audience, so United States, UK, South American countries, lots of I don't know about all of them, but several South American countries, we still have a big problem. It's still a big problem. Not just, oh, it's starting to go away. No, it's not. No, it's not. So just everywhere you go, like, and again, don't go out much if you can help it. I know some of you still have to go to jobs, and I'm 100% behind you, and I thank you for doing your essential job. Seriously. But those of you who are able to work from home, stay home. Like, as much as you possibly can, stay home. Just, like, go out to the grocery store if you have to, but you can also, like, have them bring it to your house, or bring it to your car at the grocery store. Like, there's so many options now. Like, they'll just put it in your trunk, and you can drive away. Yeah, it costs a little bit more, but sometimes your safety is worth it. Sorry. I have a friend whose mom recently got COVID and gave it to both of her daughters, and my friend is one of the daughters. And I'm scared for people. And the mom apparently was doing everything right, like wearing a mask, sanitizing her hands all the time, being very clean freaky, and even those people can get it. So anybody can still get it. So the very least you can do is wear a mask. Okay. But please, everyone, just still be careful. And vote. Oh yeah, I have to put a plug in here somewhere, and might as well do it here. Vote. If you are over the age of 18 years old, register to vote and vote. I forget what all of the deadlines are. I think you have to register by, I want to say October 9th. But I think you can do it online. I don't know when this video is going to come out. It's probably going to be after that. Maybe not. I'll try to get it out soon. If you haven't registered, register. If you haven't voted, like there are early voting places opening. It depends on the state as to when it's happening for you. Some states is already open. Ours is in another week and a half, something. Anyway, you can vote by mail. You can do absentee ballot. That's what I did, because I wasn't about to go stand around a bunch of people who probably half of them weren't going to wear masks because they're morons. So I wasn't going to put myself at risk and potentially spread it to other people who, yeah, whatever. Yes, my recording got off on me because I went on too long of a tangent about COVID and voting. Oh, just saying, it's hard to keep the two apart right now. But either way, however you vote, whether you do it in person with a mask on or do it by mail, I think you have to request your ballot by, I don't remember. I think it needs to be postmarked by October 27th. Or maybe the late... I think the latest it can be postmarked is November 2nd, but it's better to do it by the 27th. There's something to do with the 27th. I just remember because it's my birthday, and I saw it on a news thing, and I was like, oh, that's funny. Something to do with the election is on my birthday this year. But it's a deadline thing. Like, something has to be done by the 27th. I can't remember what at the moment, but I'm just saying, it's early October. There is still time right now to do all the things. To register, to do absentee, to do early voting, to do it day of. Just vote. Please. Please vote. Please. Pray, please. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm just telling you to vote. That's all I'm saying. And yeah. That's really all I have to say right now. And like I said, I've got another package from Janine on its way and a package from Truffle Shuffle. So I'll at least have those at some point, probably this month. So hopefully this will not just be my first one of October, hopefully it will be my first one of October, not my only one of October. That's what I was trying to say. So we'll see, but I think there will be more. Oh yeah, and real quick, I forgot. So I was lamenting the fact. Sorry, I'm showing it off too early. To my husband, that Truffle sent me, that great box of stuff that last time, and they sent me all that candy, but it was not my favorite kind. It was the fizzers instead of the Parma Violets, and how much I love the Parma Violets. And what did my husband do? He went out and bought me a box of full-size Parma Violets. I have enough Parma Violets to last me till the end of time. These things are massive. And there's so many of them. Like, they're gonna expire November of next year. I'm still gonna be eating them 10 years from now. Because like I said, I like sweets, but I don't eat a bunch of them at once. So I'll eat like a couple at a time. But now that I have so many more, I don't have to be because I only have 2 little rolls of the little ones. Here, I'll show you the size difference. So these are the little ones I would get from Truffle Shuffle. These are the huge ones my husband got me, and they're like, I don't know, like 3 layers deep. So I can let myself have one more often now, not just once every few months. I can literally have one every day if I want to. I won't even do that. I'll probably just keep them up here, and once I'm done doing videos, I'll allow myself a Parma Violet or 2. But I just thought that was the sweetest, most adorable thing. My husband, y'all. He's the best. So I have so many Parma Violets, and they're amazing. He found a store, I think it was in, I want to say Massachusetts, if I remember correctly, that just sells candy from the UK. That's like their specialty. So, or might not even just be candy. It might just be like food items. So maybe there's teas and things too. I don't know exactly. But yeah, that was the only place that sold them that he could find in the US. So he bought me a big old box. I'm set. My Parma Violets. Woo! And I'm set with so many amazing rainbow bright things. And a darling cat that loves me and just wants to be on my lap and purr all day long, and it's the sweetest thing. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I've been talking for way too long. But I do hope you all are doing really well, and as well as you can. I won't get into stuff. Y'all know what the state of the world is. I hope you are settling into your new normal. I'll just say that, because we're all settling into a new normal right now, because we don't know when the end of this crisis is. We're falling down a seemingly bottomless hole. There is a bottom to it. Like, do keep that in mind. Keep reminding yourself, like, there is no reason to give up hope. Like, they're going to get a vaccine created that works. It's going to eventually get rolled out to everyone, but all of that is going to take time, a lot of time. I mean, not a lot of time, but time. And I know a lot of y'all are already so sick of this. I know you are. I feel it too, and it doesn't affect me nearly as much as it does a lot of other people. But even I'm like missing my family and my friends so bad. I just want to give them a big ol' hug, or at least have a conversation in person, and I can't even do that because they're just far enough away that I can't do that. So it's really obnoxious, and I'm not gonna lie, it really sucks some days, and it has, sapped some of my motivation, some of my energy, and I think it's doing that to a lot of people. Several people I've talked to, same thing. So it's not like I already struggle with mental health issues, or at least I have this year. Been going to therapy since March, and I'm on medication, etc. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think a lot of people would benefit from at least therapy. You might not need medication, but in my case, I did. And I think I will through the rest of the pandemic, and hopefully afterwards I can get off of it. But, this is my new normal, and I've made my peace with that, and I'm just trying to lean into it and do my thing and just keep doing what brings me joy. And one of the things that brings me joy is collecting Rainbow Brite stuff and showing it off to y'all and interacting with you guys. So I'm definitely gonna keep doing that. I know I'm super behind on anything else Rainbow Brite, and I'm really sorry for that. I don't really have an excuse. I have been really busy with MuggleNet and Alohomora, which I've mentioned before. That does take up a lot of my time, and I've still been practicing my ukulele, and that's another thing that brings me joy right now, is learning songs and playing my ukulele, which I do on my personal YouTube channel. So yeah, I am spending time doing that when I could be doing Rainbow Brite stuff, but you don't have to spend every waking moment accomplishing something. You can take some time to just do something that makes you happy, and that's actually probably more important right now, more important than ever. Because if depression actually sets in, especially people who have never dealt with it before and don't have coping mechanisms, it can lead to really bad things. So let's try to head that off. So please be doing the things that bring you joy. And hey, silly kitten, get a cat. If you don't have a pet, they're great. They bring you lots of joy. This one sure does. Both of mine do, for sure. Or a dog, or a parakeet. I don't know. Whatever kind of animal you like. Pets. Highly recommend pets. Absolutely, to anyone who can have them. Or if you can't, get plants. House plants. Something you can nurture and talk to. Literally, talk to your plants. How many kids have done science projects that show that plants do better if you interact with them and talk to them and tell them they're good, pretty plants, and don't insult them and tell them they're bad, ugly plants? Like, or just ignore them, like, get some plants. I don't care. Just whatever you can do to make you happy that doesn't hurt others, do that. Okay? Okay. I think that's all I need to say, because, yep. I've been talking too long. Even my phone's like, yeah, your battery's gonna die if you keep this up. So I'm gonna let you all go and go pet my kitty cat some more. Just you're a cutie pie. You're a cutie pie. She's been purring this entire time. I don't know if y'all probably can't hear it through this recording device I'm using. It's not that sensitive, but she's loving it. So, right, I'm gonna go do that. I've got a thing I do have to actually accomplish today, but whatever, I can listen to an audiobook while I do it, so it's not that big of a deal. And then I'll probably relax and just enjoy my day, the rest of my day, and enjoy the fact that I can wear a sweatshirt up here now. Like, it might not stay this cool. It might get warm again for a bit, sometimes in October. Like, literally, on my birthday last year, it was 80-something degrees. It was ridiculous. Humid and gross. So we may still yet have some warm days that pop up, but at least it's trending down, so I should be able to wear warmer things going forward. Or if not, I'll have my heater up here just to heat up the room so I can just wear my Rainbow Brite t-shirts, because I still have at least one new one of those. Or two. No, because I haven't worn my Star Stealer shirt yet either. And November is next month. I need to prepare for that, for Star Stealer anniversary year. Gosh, I need to do something other than just wear my shirt and watch the movie. I'll figure something out. So, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. I need to stop talking. How many times have I already said that? Yeah. I'm going to listen to myself now. And I'm going to tell you guys to have a rainbow day. Bye. Hey, I can't lift my hand and turn the thing off because she's grabbed me. Can you see this? She's grabbed my wrist. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I love you. I love you. Yes. Bye, y'all.